Dear students, in the last class we saw the boy was talking about an exciting incident he saw one fine afternoon. Let us see what it is. Take page number 11. Read the next paragraph. That was the time I saw a mongoose and a cobra fight to death in the garden, while I sat directly above them in the banyan tree. The boy saw a mongoose and a cobra fight to death in the garden when he was sitting directly above them. The time was summer April afternoon. Everyone was staying indoors due to the warm breezes. He too felt drowsy. Drowsy means sleepy. So he thought of having a bath in the pond near his house. Soon he saw a huge black cobra coming out of the group of cactus plants. At the same time, a mongoose, which was a frequent visitor to his garden, came out of the bushes and charged towards the cobra. Both of them know the merits and demerits of their opponents. Cobra knows that 3 feet long mongoose was a clever super fighter and aggressive. But Cobra cannot be belittled because it is also an experienced fighter and skillful in defending itself from enemies. It can move swiftly and strike just with the speed of a light and thus inject the poison stored in the sac through its sharp fangs. Therefore, the war is going to be between two winners. They are winners in their own angles. That is why it is said that it is a battle of champions. The cobra, which is 6 feet long, it raised almost 3 feet off the ground and it began to hiss, just to frighten the mongoose. And it also spread its hood. Cobra, with its threatening hood and upright posture, seemed to be terrific. We all know mongoose is the best known enemy of the cobra. Mongoose have thick fur to protect against cobra's fangs and often defeated cobras with their speed and agility. When the mongoose saw the hissing defiance of the cobra, it bushed its tail, and its tail have protected it from many attacks and bites of many enemies. Defiance means open resistance. And these two combatants were aware of the presence of two other spectators, especially Mina and a jungle crow is watching them. Combatants means people engaged in fighting, and spectators means viewers. The boy thought that if the birds watch everything from a distance just like him, it will be well and good for them. If they try to involve in the fight, then it would be risky. Now the cobra is swaying to mesmerize the mongoose into a false move. Mesmerize means to capture the complete attention of someone. But the mongoose, who is very intelligent, knows the power of the unwinking eyes of the cobra, so he dare not look at it. Instead, he focused his glance at the neck just below the hood and initiated the battle. By moving forward, the mongoose made a feint to one side. Feint means tricky movement during an attack. Immediately the cobra struck. Luckily, he escaped and darted so fast and bit cobra on the back and moved to a safe zone. Excited and thrilled by the fight scene, Mina and Crow flew down to hurt cobra, but both hit in the air and returned to the cactus plant. It is written in the next paragraph that a few drops of blood glistened on the cobra's back. Glisten means to shine. Now, blood is shining on the back of cobra. Our cobra tried to bite mongoose, but in vain. It missed its target. At this point, the clever mongoose came forward and bit once again. As if supporting the mongoose, the birds flew down to interfere in the battle and to agitate the cobra, but both collided and returned as before. Third time also they flew to the cobra to take part in the battle, but this time they didn't hit, but they missed their aim. Mina returned to its position, but the crow made a rounds above the cobra and unluckily got a nice thud with the snout and was thrown 20 feet away in the garden. It fluttered a while and it died. Flutter means to flap its wings. Now Mina understood the danger in involving in the fight, and it refrained on the cactus plant. Refrain means to stop oneself from doing something. After being attacked twice deeply, Cobra was weakening. Finding his enemy losing its strength, Mongoose came forward and took the snake by its snout. The snake was helpless. It writhed and lashed, and as a final effort, it tried to coil around the mongoose. But the mongoose gripped strongly till the snake stopped struggling. Mongoose then smelt along its length and then took hold of its hood and dragged it into the bushes. Mina was well pleased at the victory of the mongoose, and it came down, peeped into the bushes, gave a shrill cry as if congratulating the mongoose, and it left the place. Students, this is the fight scene between the mongoose and the cobra, and it is a sure question for the public exam. So, go through the paragraphs and prepare a narration about the fight scene. Thank you.